Hello, today is May the 9th. It is 9:45 p.m. and I am doing my little daily blog thing on the coronavirus and what's going on and how it's affecting things. Taking a look at the numbers, the confirmed cases, 1,300,000 as of today, and the deaths are now at 78,600. New York's at 333,000. And North Carolina is at 14,465. Interestingly enough, there's like this website where I go to kind of see like what the daily trends have been and how they kind of relate to what's been going on overall. They have this ability now where you can search for number of cases in your zip code. Okay, so as of May 9th, this is interesting use of technology. So in my zip code, there's approximately 43,000 people, and there are 31 cases of COVID-19 in my zip code. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with that information. It's out there. But as far as the cases both in North Carolina and in America in general, they're steady. North Carolina is again reporting about 500 new cases today, whereas in the U.S. it's about 25,000 new cases. So still, again, America's still kind of slow and kind of trending down, still slowly, but nothing. Still been pretty flat. Well, it's been slowly declining, but not much since for about a month, I would say, but just very, 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 very slow. Whereas in North Carolina, it continues to go up. If you look over the last month, if you go back a month's time, it was like we were averaging about 263 cases, and now we're averaging 407 new cases. So we're going the other way. Anyway, the weird news from the day is, so tomorrow's Mother's Day. My wife had to work a whole bunch, like really long hours yesterday and today because Flora Business, they have a lot to do with Mother's Day, and she was telling me all the orders and people, and also it's just kind of people will call in and they have custom made orders and they want to have them delivered. Well, you don't call Saturday night before Mother's Day and say, "Ooh, I want this custom order made and sent, tomorrow to a floral shop." No, they're swamped. They are just absolutely inundated. She was saying that the phone hadn't stopped ringing all day. That's people were calling in, and that's good. That's a good problem to have. But some people were mad. They were like, "What do you mean I can't have my specialized custom order that I'm ordering at 6:30 to be delivered tomorrow? What means you won't do it?" I was like, because we have hundreds of people calling anyway. But for Mother's Day, speaking of waiting to the last minute, my wife had mentioned that she, wanted, basically for Christmas or Mother's Day, or Christmas is a little different, but for birthdays and stuff, we don't really get things as much as we get like knickknacks or whatever. We talk about what we want to get, but we generally get stuff like candy or something that's that's usable. So it's not just something that's sitting on a shelf forever, because we've been married long enough, we have enough things. So she wanted some particular things for Mother's Day, and to be fair, it was a very busy week last week for me, so I decided to pop out today. Well, we live, a Walmart is about half a mile away from where we are. I thought, generally I like just pop in, grab what I want, go to the self-checkout, and I'm in and out in just, a few seconds. Go there today, and there's a line, because again, they will only let a certain number of people into the store at any given time, and there's a line outside the door and around the building just to get in to go shopping. And I'm like, I'm guessing it was at least an hour wait, the way that, that would be my guess. Because, especially on Saturday when people are doing like big time groceries as of sort of just popping in. I was able to go to like Walgreens, which is just like it's like a pharmacy shop that's, got some food items, to kind of get what I, needed for her. But, It's just one of those items, just one of those weird things I remember looking at going, huh. That's something that you just don't see, and probably, you talk about the food line, and you see the pictures where people are standing in line to get food. Well, yeah, that's kind of what was going on. It's in a different way. Anyway, it was interesting. So that's the big stuff for today. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. My wife has the next 2 days off, which is great. I have tomorrow off. Monday is not going to be too fun because back to work. We have some last minute stuff that needs to be finished up, which is going to take a lot of time, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for today.